Hi guys, DN Neo here, and this is just going to be a little Patreon update. So guys, if you guys didn't know, I've been doing a My GM mode series, WWE, one of the previous games over there, and that's still going, which is awesome. But also recently, I've been trying to wrap my head around what exclusive series am I going to be doing over there. Now, the next game I've selected is going to be Hard West, and it is a turn-based tactical, kind of set in cowboy. That kind of era was supernatural, and it's really, really cool. I don't know if I'm just going to do all of it or if it's only going to be one story thread, because one of the story threads, like the main story thread, is my absolute favorite of that game. But we'll see. Maybe if you guys want to see more of the story, then I'll definitely do that, and if not, then so we'll see how that goes. The other thing is, obviously, the Star Wars Classic Collection with the Battlefront games. I am planning on doing a lot more with that game over on Patreon once I've got my hands on it and I've kind of thought out about what I want to do and stuff of that nature. First of all, it will be here on the channel, but then I am planning on doing extra stuff with it on Patreon. So that's another game that I'm planning on doing over there. Also, guys, with the new WWE 2K game coming out, and I will be getting that this week with pre-ordering it. I'm really kind of intrigued what I'm going to be able to do with it. I've got a few ideas, not necessarily walkthroughs, although that will be happening in the form of my GM mode, but I'm not sure what game I want to do that with. I've got to really get to grips with that game. But there's a few things that I've got in mind, some different takes on stuff that I want to do, although my GM mode's been out for so long now that every kind of, I guess, challenge mode that you can think of has probably been created already at this point. But yeah, it will kind of be my little takes on it, and we'll see what happens. So I've got a few ideas over there, and I'm also thinking of a few mini series over on Patreon where, you know, this game has the gauntlet matches. Again, I won't know anything until I actually get my hands on the game. But also, I wanna basically create a series, and I've not worked it out fully in my head yet. That, let's say, so obviously we had the four famous WrestleManias where it was Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H, and then Undertaker, Triple H with Shawn Michaels being the special guest referee. And it kind of got me thinking of what would happen if you changed the positions within that match, right? What would happen if it would be Triple H and Shawn Michaels and Undertaker as the special guest referee? So I think I'm going to be taking famous matches and kind of mixing them up a little bit and seeing what happens. That could be quite fun. And then obviously trying to put back in the context of the story. So it's not necessarily going to be a my world, my universe, but that way I can still create. When it comes down to my universe mode, because I've tried it several times, and it takes up so much time honestly, I don't think I'm going to be doing it, or if I do it, it's going to be way, way, way down the line, and because of that, I haven't even thought about it or where I'm going to be putting it. Indeed, for Patreon as well, the Spider-Man review of the entire game, that's going to be on Patreon as well. Relatively soon. I got to work through it. I'm going to be working through it today as well. Simply because basically I decided to do something a bit different with this review. Usually I just blast through everything and then that's kind of it then, but I want to kind of split it up because there was so much with this game, so it's going to be a much longer review, but it's going to be split up into chunks on Patreon, so that's a thing as well. And of course, Sparking Zero news as well that I'm trying to keep updated on. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fun content stuff coming, and there's also a lot of Patreon stuff coming, which is good. I like the oh, sorry guys. I like that I've found this balance at the moment, or trying to work out a balance, I should say. And I think there's some exciting stuff coming. So hopefully that will give you guys an update for Patreon and some of the stuff going around in my head. If you guys want me to revisit a game maybe and put it on Patreon, do let me know in the comments down below, or maybe some other ideas that you guys might think would be fun to have on Patreon. As well, I am thinking of maybe adding a tier, because I think that $30 for like actual like series may be a bit too much for random gameplay, so I may do just a tier below that one just to add random gameplay. But let me know what you guys think, and again, remember the tiers are set up really low, and then there's that kind of chunky 30 quid one. Please remember, the reason why that is set up is by time it's been diluted and turned into pounds, and then by time Patreon's taken its chunk as well, it doesn't actually leave me with a lot. I know it looks like a big round number, and it is a big round number. I'm going to be completely honest, it's a lot of money for anybody right now. But it is because of the way the system works, and there's nothing I can do about the system. I will leave a link at the bottom or in the comments of this video for the Patreon link if you guys want to go check it out. And obviously I'll give you guys updates on Discord as well, because I have been neglecting that. I've just been so busy with trying to get some other stuff done, and I'm also looking into another game on the side as well. I don't know whether I want to do that for channel or Patreon. I've not made up my mind yet. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen. This has been your Patreon update, and I'm going to do these every now and then when it's appropriate. Other than that, there will be updates on the Discord, which I need to update the link again because it keeps doing the stupid thing where it runs out, and so much stuff, guys. Thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I'll catch you guys whenever the next video, stream, or Patreon shenanigans are. Bye bye for now.